3.1. Find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. Now, we will suppose the height. Let the height in centimeter of 10 students of our class be 125, 127, 132, 133, 134, 136, 138, 141, 144 and 146. Now highest value among this observation is 146 and the lowest value among this observation is 125. So first we have to find out the highest value and the lowest value. Okay. So now range equal to highest value minus lowest value. So highest observation minus lowest observation equal to 146 minus 125 centimeter equal to 21 centimeter. Question number 2. Organize the following marks in a class assessment in a tabular form. Now the marks are given and we will arrange it in a tabular form. So maximum mark is 9 and minimum mark is 1. So we will arrange in a tabular form marks from 1 to 9. Okay. Second column is of telemarks and third column is number of students, that is frequency, we will count. So how to put the telemarks, that I will explain you. We have to take each number one by one and put one line in front of the marks. Okay, so first one, that is 4, then 6, 7 and 5. So 4, 6, 7, 5. So 4, 6, 7 and 5. Then 3, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so 3, then 5, 4 and 5. Then 2, 6, 2, 5. So 2, 6, 2 and 5. Then 1, 9, 6, 5. Then 1, 9, 6 and 5. See here. Here when 4 lines are over, the fifth line we will put like this in cross. 8, then 4, 6 and 7. Now we will count the number of students, that is frequency. Here is 1, here is 2, here is again 1, here is 3, here will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and this one 5. Then here is 4, here is 2, here is 1 and here 1. These are the number of frequencies. Here highest number is equal to 9, lowest number equal to 1 and range is how much? Highest number minus lowest number. So 9 minus 1 equal to 8. Now sum of all the observations, we have to add all the numbers. Okay, and that total is equal to 100. Now total number of observations are 20. We have counted this, all the numbers are 20. So the total number of observation equal to 20. Arithmetic mean equal to sum of all the observations upon total number of observations equal to 100. That is sum upon total number, that is 100 upon 20, that is 5. Now find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So first 5 whole numbers are, whole number starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the first 5 whole numbers. So mean equal to 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 upon 5 equal to 10 upon 5 equal to 2. Therefore, the mean of the first 5 whole numbers is 2. Now, a cricketer scores the following run in 8 innings. Let us see question number 4 now. So, the runs scored by cricketer in 8 innings are 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. You have to find the mean score. So, let us see. The runs scored by cricketer are 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. Now, mean score how much? Total runs scored in all the innings upon total number of innings. So, we have to add all these runs. Okay. So, mean score equal to 58 plus 76 plus 40 plus 35 plus 46 plus 45 plus 0 plus 100 upon total number of innings are how many? 8 innings. It is written here 8 innings equal to total of all is 400 divided by 8 equal to 50. Therefore, the mean score is 50. Question number 5. Following table shows the points of each player scored in 4 games. So, in the table, player is given A, B, C, game 1, game 2, game 3 and game 4. Here, the score of each player is given. Okay. Now, answer the following questions. First, find the mean to determine A's average number of points scored per game. So let us see A's average number of points equal to 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10. We will add all these numbers scored. Okay, points scored by player A. So 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10 upon 4, total 4 games are there. So divide by 4 equal to 50 upon 4 equal to 12.5. Now second is to find the mean number of points per game for C. Would you divide the total points by 3 or by 4 and why? So to find the mean number of points per game for C, we will divide the total points by 3 because C played 3 games only. We can see here C played this first game 1, game 2 and game 4. Game 3 he did not play. Okay, so we will divide by 3. Then third one, B played in all the 4 games. How would you find the mean? So mean of B score equal to, again we will add the score of B in all the games. So 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 divided by 4 equal to 18 upon 4 equal to 4.5. Now the last question, who is the best performer? So the best performer will have the greatest average among all. We can observe that the average of A is 12.5. We can see here the average of A is 12.5, which is more than that of B and C both. Okay, B has got 4.5, that is also A's average is more that of B and C. Therefore A is the best performer among these three. Question number 6. The marks out of 100 obtained by a group of students in a science test are 85, 76, 90, 85, 39, then 48, 56, 95, 81 and 75. Find the highest and lowest marks obtained by the students. Now we have to find the highest and lowest marks. So highest marks are 95, lowest marks are 39. Okay, you have to search from here which is the highest marks, which is the lowest marks. So range equal to highest minus lowest. So equal to 95 minus 39, that is 56. Now second one, range of the marks obtained. So range we have to find, range means highest minus lowest marks, that is 95 minus 39, that is 56. Now mean marks equal to, you have to find the mean marks obtained by the group. So mean marks equal to 85 plus 76 plus 90 plus 85 plus 39 plus 48 plus 56 plus 95 plus 81 plus 75. That is total of all the marks upon total number of students equal to 730 upon 10, that is 73. Now question number 7. The enrollment in a school during the 6 consecutive years was as follows. Okay, so this was the enrollment. So find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. So answer, mean enrollment means total of all the enrollments upon total number of enrollments equal to 1555 plus 1670 plus 1750 plus 2013 plus 2540 plus 2820 upon 6. There are 6 numbers. Okay, so equal to 12,348 upon 6 equal to 2058. So mean enrollment is 2058. The rainfall in mm in a city on 7 days of a certain week was recorded as follows. So days are given, rainfall in mm is given. So Monday it was 0, Tuesday 12.2 mm, Wednesday 2.1 mm, Thursday 0.0 mm, Friday 20.5 mm, Saturday 5.5 mm and Sunday was 1 mm. So first one question, find the range of the rainfall in the above data. So range means maximum minus minimum. So let us find what is the maximum. Here 20.5 is the maximum and minimum is 0. So range equal to 20 maximum minus minimum, that is 20.5 minus 0, that will be 20.5 mm. Now next is find the mean rainfall for the week. So mean rainfall equal to the total of the rainfall for the 7 days of the week divided by number of days. So equal to 0.0 plus 12.2 plus 2.1 plus 0.0 plus 20.5 plus 5.5 plus 1.0 divided by 7 equal to, it will be 41.3 upon 7, that will be 5.9 mm. Now third question, on how many days was the rainfall less than the mean rainfall. So mean rainfall is now 5.9, and less than 5.9 was on Monday, that is 0, then Wednesday, that is 2.1, then Thursday 0.0, Friday it is 20.5, so it is greater. Saturday less 5.5, and Sunday is 1.0. So for 5 days, that is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, the rainfall was less than the mean rainfall, that is average rainfall. Question number 9. The heights of 10 girls were measured in centimeter and the results are as follows. So let us see the height: 135, 150, 139, 128, 151, 132, 146, 149, 143 and 141. So first question is, what is the height of the tallest girl? So let us find what is the height of tallest girl. So it is 151. So height of tallest girl is 151 centimeter. Now what is the height of the shortest girl? Shortest girl is here 128. So height of shortest girl is 128 centimeter. Now third is, what is the range of the data? So range of the data is highest minus lowest. So maximum height minus minimum height, that is 151 minus 128 centimeter equal to 23 centimeter. Now mean height equal to, what is the mean height of the girls? Mean height equal to total of all the 10 girls, total of height of all the 10 girls upon the number of girls, that is 1414 upon 10 equal to 141.4 centimeter. Now how many girls have height more than the mean height? Now mean height is 141.4 centimeter. So greater than that. So how many are there? Greater than that, it is 143, 149, 146, then 151 and 150. So the height of 5 girls are greater than the mean height, that is 141.4 centimeter, and these heights are 143, 146, 149, 150 and 151 centimeter. Now let us understand about mode. The mode of a set of observations is the observation that occurs most often. Means if some set of numbers is given, then the number which occurs the maximum number of time is called mode. So example, find the mode of the given set of numbers. Now some set of number is given, okay, 2, 3, 1, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2. So first we have to arrange in the ascending order. Arranging the numbers in ascending order, what we will get? 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can see here the number 2 occurs 3 times, 1 occurs 2 times, 3 occurs 2 times, and 4 and 5 occurs 1 time. So the number 2 occurs the maximum number of time. So the number 2 occurs more frequently than other numbers, that is observations. So the mode of given set of numbers is 2. Then let us understand what is median. Median refers to the value which lies in the middle of the data when arranged in ascending or descending order. Means if some data is given, then we have to arrange the data first in ascending order. So here the numbers are given, we will arrange them in the ascending order: 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14, 16, 19. Now here we can see that how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 numbers are there. We have to take the exactly middle number. Okay, here are 4, here are 4 and the middle one is this one, that is 14. Median of the data is 14. So the exactly middle number is called the median of the data. So median of the data is 14. Let us start with exercise 3.2. Question number 1. The scores in mathematics test out of 25 of 15 students is as follows. So this is the scores given, and find the mode and median of this data. Are they same? So let us see answer. Score of 15 students in mathematics test are 19, 25, 23, 20, 9, 20, 15, 10, 5, 16, 25, 20, 24, 12 and 20. Okay, so first we have to arrange the scores in the ascending order. Arranging the scores in an ascending order, we will get the smallest number will come first. So 5 will come first and 25 is the biggest, so it will come last. So the scores are now arranged in ascending order. Now we have to find the mode and median. What is mode? Mode means the number which is occurring the most of the times. Okay, mode of the given data is that value of observation which occurs for the most number of times. Now, what is median? Median of the given data is the middle observation when the data is arranged in an ascending or descending order. So, here there are 15 terms, and so the middle observation will be the 8th number. Okay, as there are 15 terms in the given data, therefore the median of the data will be the 8th observation because it is the middle one. So, let us see which is the 8th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So, 8th number is 20. Hence, median is equal to 20. Also, it can be observed that 20 occurs 4 times. Okay. We can see in the observations here 20 is coming 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, 4 times. So, that is the maximum number of times. So, the mode of the data is 20. So, we can see here median is also 20, mode is also 20. So, yes, both are same. Question number 2. The runs scored in the cricket match by 11 players is as follows. So, these are the runs scored by 11 players. Find the mean, mode and median of this data. Are the three same? So, let us see. The runs scored by 11 players are. So, first we will write all the runs. Then, we will arrange them in the ascending order. So, arranging these scores in the ascending order, we will get first the smaller number will come, and at last the bigger number will come. So, 6 will come first and 120 will come the last. So, in this way we will arrange in the ascending order, smaller to bigger. So, first we will find the mean now. Mean equal to the total of all the runs, add all the runs divided by total number of players. So, equal to 429 upon 11, that is 39. Now, then we have to find the mode and median. Now, mode of the given data is which observation? That which occurs the maximum number of time. Mode of the given data is that value of observation which occurs for the most number of times, and the median of the given data is the middle observation when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order. Now, we have to find the middle observation. As there are 11 terms in the given data, therefore, the median of this data will be the 6th observation. See, middle number means 6th one. If there are 11 terms, middle will be the 6th one. So, let us see which is the 6th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, this is the 6th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, this is the 6th number. Okay. So, median equal to 15. Now, it can be observed that 15 occurs 3 times. That is maximum number of times. So, mode of the data is 15. Now, median is 15, mode is 15. But the mean number is not 15. The answer of mean is 39. So, we can see here the 3 are not same. So, we can say no, these 3 are not same. Question number 3. The weights in kg of 15 students of a class are. These are the weights given. So, find the mode and median of this data. Is there more than one mode? So, let us see answer. First, we will write the weights of 15 students. So, the weights of 15 students are 38, 42, 35, 37, 45, 50. Then 32, 43, 43, 40, 36, 38, 43, 38, 47. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to arrange this in the ascending order. So, arranging these weights in the ascending order. Okay. So, ascending means first will come smaller one, at last will come the bigger one. So, 32 will come first and at last will come 50. So, after arranging ascending order, we have to find the mode and median. Okay. So, mode of the given data means the value or observation which occurring the most of the times. So, mode of the given data is that value of observation which occurs the most number of times. So, and the median of the given data is which number? That after arranging in ascending order, the number which is coming in the exactly in the middle. Median of the given data is the middle observation when the data is arranged in an ascending or descending order. So, which number is coming in the middle? So, there are 15 terms in the given data. Okay. Therefore, the median of the data will be the 8th term, 8th observation. So, let us see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So, this 8th observation is the median. So, median equal to 40. Also, it can be observed that 38 and 43 both are occurring 3 times. Okay. 38 also occurring 3 times and 43 also occurring 3 times. So, the mode of the data is which numbers? 38 and 43. See here, let us see 38 here, 38, then 38 and 38. So, 3 times occurring, and 43 also 1, 2 and 3 times occurring. So the mode of this data are 38 and 43. Yes, there are two modes. We have seen here there are two modes for the given data. Question number 4. Find the mode and median of the data given. So let us see. Answer. The given data is, first we will write the data, that is the numbers are 13, 16, 12, 14, 19, 12, 14, 13, 14. Okay, first of all we have to arrange the numbers in the ascending order. Okay, arranging in ascending order we will get these numbers. So 12 will come first, smaller number, and 19 will come the last, that is the bigger number. Now first we have to find out the mode. So mode of the data is which number? That the number which is coming the most of the times. So here which number is repeated more times? See, 12 is repeated but 2 times, 13 is repeated but 2 times, but 14 is repeated 3 times. So here mode of the given data is that value of observation which occurs for the most number of times, and the median of the given data is the middle observation when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order. Okay, now there are 9 terms in the given data. So therefore the middle of this data will be, middle number will be fifth observation. Okay, so let us see which is the fifth observation. 1, 2, 3, 4 and fifth number. Fifth number is 14. So the median of the data is 14. So median is 14. Now we have seen that 14 is occurring 3 times. So it can be observed that 14 occur 3 times, that is maximum number of times. So the mode of the data is 14. The number which is occurring the maximum number of time, that is the mode, it is 14. Now question number 5. Tell whether the statement is true or false. The mode is always one of the numbers in the data. So true. The statement is true because the mode is the number which is occurring the most of the time. Okay. Mode of the given data is that value of observation which occurs for the most number of times. Okay. Therefore it is one of the observations in the given data. Okay. Now the second one is the mean is one of the numbers in the data. So false, because mean may or may not be one of the numbers in the data, because we are calculating the mean by the formula by adding the numbers and dividing it by the total numbers. So mean may or may not be the numbers in the data. So the median is, third one, the median is always one of the numbers in the data. So the median is which number? Median of the given data is the middle observation when the data is arranged in an ascending order, descending order. So when it is the middle observation, it will be in the data. So the median is always one of the numbers in the data. The data 6, 4, 3, 8, 9, 12, 13 and 9 has mean 9. So for this we have to calculate the mean. So the given data, the mean is equal to 6 plus 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9 plus 12 plus 13 plus 9 upon 8. Here we are adding all the numbers and dividing by total number of numbers. There are 8 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total of this all is 64 divided by 8, so equal to 8. So here we are getting the mean as 8 and here it is given mean 9. So the given statement is false. Complete the exercise 3.1 and 3.2 in your classwork. Thank you.